To give our viewers a background of what exactly is happening at the moment, Kavitha, was in fact questioned by the CBI in the same Liquorgate scam in December last year. And after that, fresh summons were being sent to her by the Enforcement Directorate. Kavitha responded to the first of the summons and said that she will not be able to join on the given date and had sought time today. She's now reached the ED office. She was summoned by the Enforcement Directorate, and the Enforcement Directorate says they have solid proof against Kavitha. Kavitha in fact had also held a day-long protest at the Jantar Mantar. That protest, however, was for the Women's Reservation Bill. She was able to, however, make sure that many opposition parties join hands, and the opposition parties are now questioning. The opposition parties are now questioning why the Enforcement Directorate, the CBI, are only knocking on the doors of opposition leaders. BRS posters take a dig at the corrupt BJP netas. Now, there's a poster war that is taking place in the national capital. Posters say no raids after joining the Saffron Party. Questions are now being raised about those leaders who were alleged to be corrupt before they joined the Saffron Party. Now, the BRS party has put up posters and they are taking a dig at corrupt BJP leaders. Posters say no raids after a leader joins the Saffron Party. Those posters that you see on your screens have been put up by supporters of BRS in the national capital, and these posters are now questioning why those leaders who joined the BJP, all the cases are dropped against them, and why only opposition leaders at the moment are being questioned by the agency. My colleague Shreya, who's right outside the Enforcement Directorate office, is now joining me on the story. Shreya, it seems like, you were speaking about the fact that this will be long hours of questioning. The Enforcement Directorate in one go can question a person for about 9 hours in a day. So it seems like, that kind of confrontation will take place. That's what sources have told us so far between Kavitha and Arun Pillai, who's supposed to be the front man for Kavitha. And there are many paper trails also that the Enforcement Directorate has with it. The confrontation will take place with all the proof that ED has in the alleged Liquorgate scam.
Well, exactly. So, Aishwarya, and as you were talking about also the posters side by side, it's also important to point it out that at a time that this case is being investigated vigorously by both the CBI and the ED, it's also becoming a political slugfest, because that's always been the case whenever political personalities are involved in such cases. We've seen time to time, be it political parties like TMC, when we see the same, in fact, from RJD, we see it from Aam Aadmi Party, and at the backdrop of that, right now, it's also something that these political parties are trying to make it look like a matter of the opposition unity, because that's what they are trying to put it forward, that this is nothing but a witch hunt that's being carried forward by the party in rule, the party in centre, that is the Bharatiya Janata Party, and that is at one side, as we see that there's a political war of words that's being exchanged while the case is being investigated by the CBI and the Enforcement Directorate. Now, so far as the confrontation is concerned, this will be a long hour of questioning, because it's the first time that Kavitha is appearing before the agency. Not just that, she'll not just be facing a linear questioning, she will also be confronted by Arun Pillai. Who is Arun Pillai? He's the main man who is being alleged to behind the formation of the South Group, the South Cartel, which is being investigated by the Enforcement Directorate right now. The CBI has already investigated the corruption angle into it. The Enforcement Directorate is looking into the money trail. They have paper at hand which allegedly directly points out to the huge kickbacks that the South Group cartel had actually paid to Aam Aadmi Party as well.
Thank you, Shreya, for joining me with all those details. My colleague Shreya is standing right outside the Enforcement Directorate office, where Kavitha is being questioned at the moment.